Okay, body work is done. Time for paint. Naturally, we're going with the quick, the easy, the turbo can. Oh, shit. Too much fun. Pisses too many people off.
Nice.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Check it out. Now, considering I have no idea what I'm doing, that looks pretty awesome. What's up, it's Casey from Caseyscustoms. I'm doing an under $1,000 chassis swap. We got a 1966 body on a 2005 BMW chassis. We cut the entire body in half. Widened it 8 inches. In this video, we get all the sheet metal work done. We also do a leather roof, and we add up our budget to see exactly where we are on the under $1,000 challenge. Let's get to work. We are back on the under $1,000 Mustang, and I'm going to try like hell to get this finished in this video. Already noticing there's a couple parts missing, which is not looking good for that goal, but it's okay. We're still gonna plug along. We need to get this welded up the rest of the way. The plan is to run the body in bare metal, and then we have some leather for the roof. I've never done a leather top before. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, this went to shit on us quick. I've always deleted the leather anytime they came with them, but if you're not familiar with this build, we widened this baby like 10 inches, and the amount of work that was in the roof is bad, and it was just a ton of it, and we did some body work, and it wasn't great. We weren't trying to go for perfect because I wanted to put a piece of leather on the top of it from the beginning. I thought it'd be kind of cool. I've never really done it before. I still have to finish up some of that. As you can see, there's a couple spots that need smoothed out before we do that. But the goal is to get everything welded up the rest of the way. I have a little bit of metal work that needs done on the interior. I need to tie the rocker panel in to the BMW rocker. This is a BMW chassis, if you've never seen it before. Basically, it's solid enough because I did 2x4 square tubing everywhere, so it's strong enough that I don't need to worry about reinforcement for strength, but I obviously do not want a giant hole in my car whenever I'm driving it, so we need to do that. We need to weld up the rest of this stuff the rest of the way. Then we're gonna grind it all back down to bare metal and clear coat it. Once it's clear coated, we can finally get the roof done and put some leather up there. I already have the leather, I already have the foam backing. We're gonna do an update on the budget. I think I'm about $950-ish right now, which is really starting to get close to the $1,000 budget, and I just bought some metal round bar to make a grill. I'm gonna go pick that up here shortly. It wasn't too expensive, but yeah, we're gonna have to definitely add all that up before this video is over. But for now, let's get to welding and probably do some sanding while we're at it, because like I said, I had a couple spots that I wasn't in love with, and now is the time to fix them before we put leather on top of the roof, obviously. So let's get going. Okay, body work is done. Time for paint. Naturally, we're going with the quick, the easy, the turbo can. Let's see, right here. Well, let's go right there in the middle. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, baby. I mean, at this point, I think we have to. I don't even know if we can use anything but a turbo can. It's too much fun. Pisses too many people off.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, quality. Actually doesn't look half bad. I mean, it don't look half good, but it's not half bad. It's good enough for leather. Definitely good enough for leather. All right, got the top shot. It's not the best, but obviously we're not too worried about it. The Bondo spots just sucked up the paint real big, which obviously they do. Anytime you put paint over Bondo, you're supposed to prime it, but that's okay, considering what we are doing. I don't care. I just wanted to get basically the body work covered up before we started doing the leather stuff. I'm not going to do the leather right now because I want to get the body all welded up the rest of the way, ground back down to bare metal, and then we can clear everything. And then I don't have to worry about taping off, you know, the leather whenever we have that on there. We can just clear all of it at once. So let's start welding a bunch of shit and then grinding it all down. Also, we still have to do the metal work inside, which I'm not very excited about, but whining about it ain't doing much. So let's get going. So, earlier I said, all I gotta do is get this thing stripped down real quick. No big deal, then we can finish up the welding. That was 7 hours ago. Did not realize how much of this car still hadn't been stripped down. We kind of ripped it down into bare metal real quick one time. Half-ass cleared it, but didn't really clear it. Kind of wiped it down with WD-40 just to keep the rust down. That didn't work very good at all. Also, so many welds were not ground. I've spent an hour just on this fender and I'm not even done yet. So I've been stripping all day, and not the fun kind of stripping like I used to do in college. You know, you put a thong on, you know, you kind of do some dancing for some older ladies. You make a few $100 in dollar bills. That was a lot more fun than this. This is a lot more labor intensive. And to be honest with you, I'm not making as good of money. So maybe I should go back. I'm thinking about it. All right, day 2. We are back on the Mustang. I spent 8 full hours stripping this thing down yesterday. It's not even 100% done. There's still the rockers that need done, but I'm going to get to that while I'm welding. I still need to do some sheet metal work. I still need to weld the quarter panels in a little bit better. They're kind of just tacked. I'm okay if everything isn't 100% solidly welded, but I want it like 90%, if that makes any sense. I don't want it tacked. I want it better than that, obviously. And we still have sheet metal to do on the inside. Once that is done, basically all of the metal work is done on this thing, and we can just start buttoning stuff up. We're so close to being done. Also, I figured out yesterday whenever I was working, I have 100% of everything bought that I need to finish this car. So we're going to be able to add that up at the end and see exactly where we are, see where we're going to be, because I don't need to get anything else. I got headlights, I got the headlight buckets, I got everything I need. I already have the vinyl, I already have, you know, the clear, I already have everything to essentially finish it up. Whether or not we do all that this video, I don't know, but at the very least we can add everything up to see exactly where we're at, which is pretty exciting because I think we're under, but I'll be honest with you, I think when I was at like 850, bought a lot of stuff. I mean, we bought the top, we bought I had to get metal for the grill. Yeah, I haven't really checked it that closely because it's been, you know, it's been a couple weeks in between stuff, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna see. It's all right. Let's weld some shit. Wait! I'm gonna grind this real quick. Wait! I'm gonna do this quarter panel, then we'll go do the other side, weld that quarter panel, and do that rocker, and we are done! All right, driver's side is welded. Sheet metal work is done. I still need to grind it down. Or no, passenger side, not driver's side. Passenger side is done. Now we're gonna go do the driver's side. Basically, we gotta do everything we did on this side over there. So let's do it. Sweet! Oh God, there's a lot of welding whenever you cut a car in half and widen it. Who would have thought? Okay, welding is all done. Everything is officially 100% welded. As much as I'm going, it's all plenty good. I got both of the rockers reinforced. Now everything is tied in together. The trunk is already done. So basically, we just need to grind all this down, and then I'm gonna start trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna do this leather roof by myself. Definitely help to have 2 people, but naturally, I gotta get the video done. So, yeah, let's grind some shit, and then we'll figure this out. This is not the leather that's going on the top. This is the padding that goes below it. So I figured I could practice on it. It needs to go down either way. It obviously doesn't have to be perfect like the leather does. So we're going to see how I do by myself with that. It also doesn't always have to come all the way down to the quarter panel, which is nice. Still, definitely a 2-person job. I don't hear a ball inside it. That's not good.
That's what she said.
Well, maybe it doesn't have one. See what happens. Ain't no turning back now, baby. Alright. Whew, I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I'm very nervous. Okay. That's not bad. Probably should have let it get a little tackier. But that's okay. Yeah, might as well do the other side while we're at it. I need to really pull it now to keep it straight. Woo, this stuff stinks. I got a good little buzz going right now, damn. Get a little tacky. Woo! This beats the hell out of the Elmer's glue I used to sniff as a kid. Damn, that don't look half bad, actually. Okay, so if one side is done, you can really pull the other side tight. So that's good to know. I've never actually done this before. I cut a lot of leather off of cars. I've never added it back. You don't really have to do the padding. I just wanted to try it. Okay. I'm going to let that dry a little bit, and then I'm going to cut it. We might clear the car first. I don't know. Really should have cleared the car before I did this, but I'm impatient. Ooh, damn, that looks pretty good. It's just the padding, obviously, but... Ooh. I'm gonna give it a minute and then I'm gonna cut it. Wait. I didn't want the foam down lower than the leather because it would look funky. All right. Oh, let's see what the... Let's throw the leather up there. Oh, I'm nervous. All right, so here's the plan. I got plenty of leather. And what I'm going to try and do is do this in a couple different pieces. Obviously, one giant piece on the top, and then the pillars all separate. I don't exactly know how I'm going to do that yet. I thought I would cut it originally and then put a piece of trim there, but Dad had a good idea where I can just fold it over to where it'll look like a seam. So I'm going to try that, but the main piece, obviously the top needs to get on there perfect. And then the pillars, I have enough leather left over to do 20 pillars. So if I don't love the pillars, I can redo those. I cannot redo the top. So we got to make sure it goes on good. So yeah, I got it laid out pretty damn square. I'm going to do it. Actually, I think I'm going to cut the excess off the back because that's going to be too much to flip. And then we're going to do it just like we did the foam and see what happens. All right, it's go time. Oh, God, I don't want to mess this up. Do we need to take the foam off? That would suck. God, that would suck. Oh, no. Do we need to take the foam off? Shit. Oh, man. Well, this went tits up quick. The foam's leaving a line. I didn't think it would. Can I even pull this off? Please still be tacky enough to pull off. Oh, it doesn't want to pull off very easy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This went to shit on us quick. Shit. Damn it. And it ripped. And it ripped. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, we're gonna have to time lapse for a little bit. Son of a bitch. Round 2 of the shit show. Oh, big breath. Ooh. Okay. I have no idea why it has like a little bumpy surface to it. It's not foam and it's not glue. Is it air bubbles? I don't know. Shit, that don't look half bad though. Alright, this came out pretty damn good. I gotta cut this top part still. A little nerve-wracking. Oh, I cut the wrong spot. That's why it's not working very good. Idiot. Oh, no. Shit, that don't look half bad though. All right, this came out pretty damn good. I gotta cut this top part still. A little nerve-wracking. Oh, I cut the wrong spot. That's why it's not working very good. Idiot. All right, this came out pretty damn good. I gotta cut this top part still. A little nerve-wracking. Why is that ripping and not cutting? Boy, this blade has gotten dull quick. It ain't perfect, but I don't hate it. All right, let's do these pillars real quick and call us a video.
2 hours later.
Check it out. Now, considering I have no idea what I'm doing, that looks pretty awesome. I've never done any leather stuff before, but it came out pretty bitchin'. I am very, very happy with it. I got a couple wrinkles I got to get out. Basically, there just needs to be more glue under it, and then it'll sit. But not too shabby. So I have not talked about this on my main channel. I talked about it on my social medias, but not on YouTube. This is a Mustang. He's cute as shit. So, as we were working on other projects, obviously some cars go outside, no big deal. This was sitting outside for 2 weeks. We had a couple bad days of rain, and his mom decided to actually have him and five other brothers and sisters in the Mustang. So my kid came home from school one day, and he's just a kid. He wanted to hop in. So he said, "Dad, can I hop in the car?" I said, "Yeah." When he jumped in, the mama cat jumped out. And he started yelling, "Kittens." And I thought he was talking about the cat that jumped out. And I said, "It's okay, it just jumped out." He said, "No, kittens." Look at these little guys. Oh my gosh. They're so little. It rained like hell today. And I bet she was looking for somewhere warm and dry. And sure enough, she picked the BMW Mustang. We're gonna put a blanket out and maybe a box. I wish this guy was cuddling up with his buddies. I don't know if I'm supposed to touch it or not, but he's gonna get too cold by himself. Let's see. Come here. Hey. Are you okay? Come here, buddy. You gotta go with your buddies. Oh, come here. Oh, hey, you're gonna get too cold. Here, go sit with them. Go sit on top of your brothers. Oh, no, stay right there, dummy. And there was 5 or 6 little kittens. They were 2 days old. Nobody's eyes were open. They were in bad shape. But I didn't want to take them. They actually weren't in bad shape. They looked okay. They had a little bit of, eye gunk in their eyes. We weren't going to do anything with it because the mama cat is just a stray, runs all over the place. And I said, well, she's going to move them. Anybody that knows anything about cats, whenever they have kittens, they'll move the kittens all over. I mean, they'll move them 10 times. They'll just move them every other day. So I knew she was going to move them as soon as we knew they were there. So I just kept an eye on them. Sure enough, one by one, she started moving them around. And then this guy was the runt of the litter. He was very small at the time. And she left him. And I said, she'll be back. She'll be back. I'm not a cat person. I don't want a cat. She'll be back. Well, we started counting down the hours, and we got online, and it says if it goes more than 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours, when they're only, a day or two old, they'll actually die from dehydration. Well, we started adding up everything. By the time we saw it, and then the mom left, she had left him 6 hours from the others. She grabbed one, would kind of hang out with the rest of them, take them out. She left him behind for 6 hours, show pretty good evidence that she abandoned him at that point. So we brought him in, and we have been bottle feeding this little bastard for the last almost month. And I don't think he's been back in the Mustang since. So let's see what he thinks about it. Get in there, you little shit. What do you think, buddy? Does it smell like your mom? She's a bitch. So I made a joke when I first found him. I said, I have seen a lot of rodents in cars. I've got rid of a lot of mice, a lot of rats, a squirrel every now and then. Never had to get kittens out of cars. And if we didn't bring this one in, it would have been a dead kitten, and that would have not been good juju, I'm not the biggest cat guy. I'm kind of a dog guy, but I can't have anything dead around. So now he's ours, and he's just cuter than hell. And he's ornery, naturally. He's an orange cat. They're always ornery. Apparently the dumbass wants to die, too, because I don't know what are you doing now? What are you going to do now, bud? How? You didn't think this out, did you? You didn't think this through very good. How do I get you down? Here, I'm going to go over here. Go in the car. Go in the car. Don't go higher on my shoulder. God damn it. All right, hold on. I had to go take the little bastard back home because apparently he wants to be a YouTube star. Would not stop meowing. I was like, maybe I'll put him like 30 feet away. My microphone was picking it up louder than me talking to you. So here's what's funny. We take the cat in. We're feeding it. You got to feed it like every 2 hours. Giant pain in the ass. Anyways, the mama cat moves the litter to my 57 Chevy. The windows are up in the 57 Chevy, but I had them down because I was working on it. It's an LS, so naturally I'm having issues with it. Should have put a 350 in it. That's a different story. Anyways, we see the kittens again. Mama has them. I tell my wife, I'm like, hey, we can go put the cat back with the mom, see if she'll take it now that it's big and healthy. My wife goes, no, that's my cat. That's not her cat anymore, that's my cat. I said, okay. Sure enough, we almost ended up with another one because my wife is going, well, you know, maybe he needs a brother. I'm like, no. Luckily, she moved them all out of the 57 Chevy. That's been like 3 weeks at this point. Haven't seen the cat. She's gone out of my hair. I'm not bottle feeding anymore. Granted, my wife is doing 90% of the work. I still don't want anything to do with another kitten. So that is why it is named a Mustang, because it was born in a Mustang. Pretty crazy story. I've never seen that before. And funny enough, we were going to bring this in a week earlier. Basically, we about got it knocked out. I'm going to leave it in here this week, and I'm going to do my next video on it too, and we're just going to knock it all out and be done with it. But I let it stay out there for another week because I was worried that the cat didn't have anywhere to go. I was like, well, you know, it's already going to need cleaned anyway. That's fine. She can stay in there. She didn't pee in it at all, which is nice. If I smelled cat piss, I probably would have been pissed real fast. Never seen that, so that's great. Also, I just added up my budget. Let me go check it real quick. I lost my Sharpie. I cannot find my Sharpie, but I did save everything in my phone. We did the under $1,000 challenge. Everything I bought came up to $976. That includes the brand new headlights that aren't installed. That includes like the $32 worth of round bar that I have coming. I'm gonna make the grill, but I'm not gonna get that till tomorrow, and this video has to go out. Every single penny, every single thing counted. I even counted the spray glue that I used. Even though I could have found a can that I already had laying around, I technically bought a can. All that goes on there. Every single thing was on there. $976. I am so excited. These under $1,000 builds are just a giant pain in the ass. They're fun for the channel though. I like doing them, but I've said it on every single one that I've ever done. You end up trading time for money. So can you do it? Yes, you can. But instead of, you know, just buying a $200 fender, you will end up having an extra 100 hours trying to save a piece of shit fender. But that's what we had to do because we had a tight budget. Also, it definitely didn't make it easier that we cut the entire car in half and widened it like 8 inches. But, you know, it's pretty bitchin'. If you told me at the beginning I would do everything for under $1,000, we would have a BMW chassis 1966 Mustang that was widened, I'd say there's no way. We're not going to pull this one off. And we did it. So excited. Now, this car is going to stay in here, so my Friday video is going to be me buttoning everything up. I got all the parts in. Everything is done. We just have to get going to get it all done. I have a couple more things to do on the leather roof, and then everything's going to be buttoned up. We're going to clear coat it. We're going to drive the living shit out of it, and this is going to be our next giveaway. I don't know when it's going to start. I'll probably give it a couple weeks until we do it, but the 71 F100 giveaway finally ended last week. We are doing the live drawing tomorrow, 7:30 Central Standard Time, here on YouTube and on Facebook as well. So if you're in the F100 giveaway, stay tuned for that tomorrow. If you are not subscribed, please hit that button now. For the coolest merchandise on the planet, go to Caseyscustoms.com. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, comment, all that good shit they tell you at the end of videos, and check out some more of my other videos. Peace. I love ya.